We're in today with the R9 Fury X. This is a 2015 video card with 4096 shaders. It's got 4096 megabytes of VRAM, 1050 megahertz on the core clock, 500 megahertz on the memory clock, 4096 bits bus width, DirectX 12, and today I have two of them enabled in Crossfire. We're gonna pair it up with this i7-6950X with 10 cores and 20 threads, but the best thing we can do for this set is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. All right, let's start with Battlefield 3 on maximum details with 4040p. Look at this. I got like 3 gig of VRAM utilized. Come on, come on, come on. There is a sniper here. Where's the plonker? Look at him. I managed to get him. Now I sit with this. Wow, nice gun. Okay, so 3.2 gig of VRAM utilized here in this case with this video card. Kind of good, you know. This is what I'm expecting from a video card like this. I mean, two video cards like this, you know. Because the question is always, you know, what's better than an R9 Fury X, you know? Two R9 Fury X. He came back after his gun. The VRAM utilization is good, the performance is good, there is no problem on utilizing a video card like this, you know, in Crossfire. The load is maximum, in frequency it's good, even the voltage, apparently 1.2 volts on the video card core, you can see that they are not slacking, you know. I forgot to disable low power state mode, but you can see it's holding pretty well. Averaging really nice, 160 FPS on average here with this video card. Can't say nothing bad about it because it does the job. 113 FPS on minimal and 112 on 1%. Not bad. Look at him. Can I kill him? So in a building you can see that it's doing really well. I don't have any problems with this video card in this condition. I think this is the type of game that I need to put on a combination like this with R9 Fury, because this is a freaking nice video card when it comes to this. The Crossfire here is spot on. Like literally can't say nothing bad about it because it does the most awesome thing ever. Seriously, nice FPS, nice averages, thermal wise is still holding pretty well considering it's an IO. I can't say nothing bad about it. The load is okay, almost maximum on the video card. In some situation is maximum, but can't complain about this because it's working really nice. I don't think it's very recommended to have 600 watts consumption from this, but if you want to play Battlefield then you have an OG system like this. I think it's kind of important to understand that it's actually possible, because this video card becomes how should I say, not very expensive, you know. They can put them in Crossfire, it's going to become even more legendary. 1440p maximum details. In Battlefield 1 I got 640 watts consumption. 2 Fury X in Crossfire. What the heck are you doing, Daniel? Here, look at this, 100 FPS on average. It looks beautiful. Can I oh my god, I can shoot the windows down. What the heck is this? Look at that. I never thought you can do this. This is an insane performance this video card is offering here, seriously. Minimal 49, I don't like that. 99 FPS on average, 25 on 1%. I think it's ideal to see how it's running with some explosion and stuff, and maybe we're gonna get a different type of performance. I need to play a little so I can see how it's averaging. 44 degrees on this occasion, and it's still holding pretty well. Nice performance, temperature wise is good. On the VRAM side I got 3.5 gig of VRAM now. Good utilization. Look at that. The more I play, the more I like it. Seriously, this game is insane. Oh, dip. Alright, clearly see that the performance is spot on with this game, you know, there's no problem on utilizing a video card like this. In a situation like this, you need to understand that this video card is doing great, you know, in this case. Maximum, even though it's got maximum load on the video card, it's doing great, you know. Memory utilization is great, core utilization is great, temperature is great, you know. Only 50% load on this occasion with this on the fan, but it does the job. This is what I want from this type of configuration. In Dragon Age on 1440p with maximum details, I think this is one of those games that knows how to utilize this configuration. Only 3 gig of VRAM utilized here. It's not needed more than 3 gig in this situation because you can see that it's only 1.8 process. 39 degrees in this occasion. Apparently the first video card is almost slacking, but it stays around 100% load in this occasion. The quality in the game, it's spot on, there is no question. I got around 110 12 FPS on average, 96 on minimal, and 85 on 1%. It's exactly what I'm expecting from this configuration. Quality is on. The power supply is on. Apparently I got 680 watts consumption from this, and the power supply said, hello, what are you giving me today to process? But it does the job, you know. 600 and 700 watts consumption from this, it's not that easy, you know. But I'll take it as a big win, because most of the time when I'm playing games like this, you know, I don't have this amount of power consumption. But in this case, 2 of Fury X is taking a lot of you know, a lot of power in this case. Can't say nothing bad about this. 12.3 gig of system RAM utilized here in order to deliver this. The system is holding pretty well, 20-25% load, 45 degrees on this case, and it's working really nice. Not a single problem in this situation. So I really like it, you know. I really like how this game is utilizing this. Look at this. 96 FPS, see, 91. Apparently managed to drop down on the FPS. This is not good. This is fantastic, and I think this is the way it needs to be in this case. Quality is spot on. The world is gorgeous. Everything looks good here. But on the first video card, you can see I got now 47 degrees. It's holding, you know, it's holding, and it's utilizing the video card in the situation. Not bad, you know. I think when it comes to Crossfire and system like this, I think this is going to be my favorite configuration, seriously, with the 295. But 295 apparently it's second to this. But yeah, I like it. I like the performance it's offering here. Let's see that spell one more time. Look at that, 89 FPS on minimal. What an awesome performance. Let's jump into Grand Theft Stutter and see how it's running on 1440p with maximum details. I got only 430 watts consumption from this. I mean, you know, apparently the stutter doesn't care about my wattage. Every time it stutters, it drops the wattage, but I like it, you know. I like when it's stuttering, it's low wattage consumption. 2 gig of VRAM utilization, that's good. 1.2 on the voltage side, I got nice performance. 67 FPS, but 6 FPS on 1%, that's not okay. 12 FPS on minimal. So the video card itself is doing the job, but there's a lot of stutter from the game. There's not a lot of how should I say, complaining about that, because I know it's gonna be there. The only thing I have to do here in this situation with this is to see how it's averaging, you know, because if the average FPS is good, then I know how to set it up, you know, how to set up the game, maybe lock the FPS, use some VSync, because this is the type of game that needs to run on a video card like this. Oh man, this is it. This is the most OG car ever in GTA. Seriously, it feels like a boat. Performance wise is good, everything is on, not a single problem in this situation with this combination, aside from the stutter, you know. If the stutter were not here, I think this would have been an insane performance. But I'm very surprised. Sometimes it's reaching 100 FPS, but yeah, all the time you're gonna see 60-70 FPS. That's not a bad performance, but you know, I got 2 R9 Fury X in Crossfire here, and that's the only thing you can give me, 60 FPS. I mean, 12 FPS on minimal is not okay, 12 FPS on 1% is not okay, so definitely I need to find the right settings in this case, you know. This is, like I said, it's ultra with 1440p, and I don't think that is the problem, because the core on the video card, you can see that sometimes it's not a maximum. So if it's going 150, that's not fully loaded, the video card core. The VRAM is not utilized, the core is not utilized. Maybe I have problems with the CPU, seriously. Maybe I really have problems with the CPU, but on the system side, I got, look at this, 40% load on the CPU with 10.6 gig of system RAM. 50 degrees, you know, but underneath it's got 2 radiators from R9 Fury X, so I can understand, you know, the temperature. Kind of fantastic to see this GTA running like this, but nevertheless, I'm in Crossfire and I don't have maximum load on them. In GTA 5 with 1440p, maximum details, and even X2 on MSA, I got very interesting performance. 3.6 gig of VRAM allocated and 1.7 process. Want to see how this stress is gonna influence the configuration here. I got 100% load on the video card's cores. Everything is good, and it's giving me 100 FPS on average. Very interesting performance from this combination, from this Crossfire. Still holding 100 FPS on average, 75 on minimal, and 74 on 1%. Because if I'm interested on going online, this type of performance needs to be really good here. Nearly 700 watts consumption from this configuration. In some cases, it's nearly to 700, not joking. 90 FPS with 1440p with maximum details. I will call it a win because I got even X2 on MSA, and that's heavy settings for this type of configuration. In GTA 5 Online with this configuration, it's going to be totally different. Look at this. So how much performance I have here from this? 44 FPS. Yeah, there is a problem here with the CPU. Seriously, I think there is a problem with the CPU, or something is happening here because I don't have the FPS I want. 51 FPS. What the heck is going on? Maybe the Crossfire is not okay. If I had more load on the video card, I think it would have been totally different. But maybe there is a problem here with the VRAM. Maybe it doesn't like the VRAM. Maybe it doesn't like the performance this Crossfire is offering. But all in all, I can say that it's totally different from single player. This is a very interesting performance from this configuration in the casino. Don't give me the car. Don't give me the car. Don't give me the car, man. Don't give me the car. Give me money. Give me the money. Give me the money. Don't give me the car. Don't give me the car. Yes, that's it. That's it. Look how Watch Dogs is working with this configuration. I got 1440p with maximum details. The video card is being utilized at maximum, but yeah, 3.6 gig of VRAM allocated and 2.6 in this situation. 44 on minimal and 17 on 1%. Not bad, you know, considering what configuration I have. 16.8 gig of system RAM, 36 nearly to 40% load on the CPU. Got 45 degrees on the CPU, so it doesn't matter a lot. But based on the wattage, I think this system is not stressed. But from who? Apparently the video card doesn't have maximum load. Look at that, 1.2 volts. So that means the core is on time to time. Apparently it's not utilized constantly on 100%. Very interesting performance from this configuration. So Watch Dogs apparently has a lot of load on this. Quality wise is okay. There's not a lot of hiccups, only in that MS Afterburner. But yeah, despite the limitation I have here, I mean, I'm just wondering what limitation I have. Maybe the CPU side, I don't know. On the GPU side, I got like sometimes 100%, sometimes 50%. Now I got 512 watts consumption. Not bad, you know, not bad. It's working okay-ish theoretically with this, but yeah, I need a lot of adjustment in order to get this game running with playable FPS. This is in the city. Wow, what's happening? Why is he doing this? Daniel, I almost thought this configuration was good. This is not okay. I got 5 FPS without restarting. I put it on low details to see if I can get back my FPS. Alright, so with low details, without any restart, because I think I have to restart the game or something in order to get this configuration running properly with low details. 3.7 gig of VRAM utilization, that's good. 100 of 60 FPS on average, that's perfect. And 18.2 gig of system RAM utilized here. There are some spikes here and there, but very weird. But there's a lot of options here for this configuration, for this Crossfire. You know, you have to decide where you go. You know, low details with high FPS or high quality with lower FPS. You know, and locked in some specific point you like it. This is a very demanding game. Seriously, games like this needs to be put on a combination with this R9 Fury. Seriously, because it's working really nice. I mean, I put 1440p with maximum details, and this Assassin's Creed doesn't have any problems. Seriously, barely 30% load. Look at the temperature, 38 degrees, 36 degrees. I mean, I should disable. I mean, I should see this video card running in the low power state mode in order to maintain this 386 wattage. I think it's a race to the bottom in some cases, you know, maxing out the resolution, maxing out the quality, and going as low as possible. You know, this is a new thing, seriously, because if I can manage to do 2 or 9 Fury running on this quality with this performance, you know, and having less around 370 watts, I'll call it as a win, seriously, because this is a very good W for this combination. Only 1.7 gig of VRAM allocated and 700 megabytes process, but on the system side I got like 8.3 gig of system RAM and 35% load on the CPU. It's okay, you know, the CPU doesn't have any problems, but the main thing here is seriously the game, how it's performing with this combination, and I like it. I like this combination this video card is offering here. The quality is spot on, Crossfire is spot on, everything is good here, and there is no stress on the Crossfire. Look at this. This is the right game that needs to be played on a combination like this. So if you're interested on having something like this, you definitely need games like this, because if you're not associating the video cards with the right games, you're gonna have a lot of problems. I would really love to play this game with this combination, seriously. Do you know how strange it is to see this Crossfire saying, oh, you got 0% load on the video card? Seriously, it's a fluke, you know, it's not the real thing, you know, but it's nice to see this like this, but still on 360 watts. Oof, 360 watts with R9 Fury X in Crossfire. Let me repeat that again, you know, 1440p with maximum details. 1440p maximum details. 100 FPS. Come on, give me. I want more FPS, seriously. Nearly 3.9 gig of VRAM allocated. 3 gig of VRAM processed. Ooh, this is good. 46 degrees. And let's do a couple of more resets in this case. Maybe we can get different type of averages. Oh, look at the spikes. Oh, let's see how it's performing, because this is a good quality, you know. I know how to do this, you know. If I use VSync, I can put more render scale or stuff like that. I can have 60 FPS in the situation and not stress the whole thing, you know. I got 18 gig of system RAM utilized, 18 gig, you know, 45% load on the CPU. Even the CPU has got nearly 55 degrees. Look at that. Ooh, the ambient temperature is rising. Those IO radiators is pumping heat, seriously, and non-stop. 625 watt consumption. It's good, you know. I'm on a t-shirt outside, 3 degrees Celsius. Seeing that Crossfire logo in the corner, it makes me think, you know what, this Crossfire, this R9 Fury does a really nice job, because in this situation with this, you can see that there's a lot of options. VRAM utilization, it's an exaggeration, because you can adjust it in such a way that you can put the game to not stress the video cards, you know, on 100%. Use VSync, somehow fix the stutter. I mean, there's options for this game to be utilized with this R9 Fury X, because it's a legend of a video card. It's a nice performance that this Fury is offering, and having 2 of them in a Crossfire apparently is a privilege. With VSync on, 489 watts consumption. I got 3,900 megabytes of VRAM utilized, 2.5 processed, 46 degrees, 45 is dropping, and 50% you can see intermittent, 150%, 150% load on the video card score. But based on the wattage, nearly 200 watts consumption dropped out. Seriously, because I use VSync. This is the most important thing, adjusting in such a way the game that managed to offer you the performance, offers you the quality, offers you the resolution, offers you the compatibility with this, and at the same time you're distressing it. Sometimes VSync is your friend. It's not your friend, it's your ally, it's your angel, it's whatever you can call it, you know. It's your starter. Why I have stutter match, Daniel? Oh, seriously, I actually thought I would get rid of the stutter, but apparently no. Seeing this combination, seeing this R9 Fury in Crossfire, it just makes me so proud, seriously, what I've managed to achieve. This is a very demanding setup, you know, because it's unique. If I have an R9 Fury X in the PC, I will be happy and I will not complain. I like the temperature of the video card, I like the performance this video card is is offering with 4 gig of VRAM. Not a problem with that amount of VRAM, you know, 4000 bits. I played a couple of games when I had only one, and it was fantastic, and I freaking love it, you know. So some of them are working really nice with Crossfire, and I like it, you know. So it's 50-50 in the situation. I like the video card. I like what I've managed to do today with this Crossfire, because it's a very interesting experience, you know. You're getting very cheap. You're not with 3 numbers on the price. That's a really good thing, because I understand there are video cards with 4 gig of VRAM that have maybe similar performance, but this one is different. It's a bit unique, you know, with that 4 gig of VRAM, 4 gig of shaders, and 4 gig of bandwidth, bus width, you know. If you're not interested on getting like $20, $30, $40 more than a 4 gig of VRAM video card, you know, then yeah, maybe you don't have the power supply, maybe you don't have something that is missing from the computer, and having a video card like this is not justifiable, you know. It's weird to have a video card like this, yet alone in Crossfire. This is the closest thing I can have to an R9 Fury Duo. This is the closest I can get to that one, because they are very expensive and rare, and they are very hard to find. I like it a lot. There's no problem on utilizing tool like this in Crossfire if you're interested, you know. The only thing that you need to do is have 16 on PCI Express, because it's very important. You need a power supply. My recommendation will be 1.2 kilowatts power supply. If I manage to reach 600-700 watts, this setup is very demanding, and that's it. I like them. I like how they are performing. Even one single Fury is doing a freaking nice job, so there's nothing bad to say about them. They're getting cheap, nice performance. Yeah, I wish I had 8 gig of VRAM in this, but it doesn't. I think the performance would have been totally different with 8 gig of VRAM, but yeah, I think this is what you can achieve with this, something like this. If you have any recommendation for this video card or for the system, leave a comment. Make sure you smash that like button, and I will see you very soon.